Hello guys, and welcome back to this section on live trading. Okay, and yesterday we looked at gold, that's XAU USD. Okay, so this is gold, and then also looked at USD CHF, and we placed a pending order on USD CHF, and actually I had to modify my order, okay, because in gold, when I entered gold here, I entered a sell here, and then gold started going against me, okay, and my stop loss was over here. So like I said before, on my daily I saw this candlestick pattern, so it gave me some doubts about gold. So it's because of this candlestick pattern formation that gold has started going up. Okay, so my whole bias here is that gold is stalling a little bit before it breaks out. Okay, so it's either breaking out or to buy or breaking out to sell. Okay, but I believe based on my analysis that it's breaking out to sell. Okay, at least it should sell to either here or here, okay, or at least to even a point like this at this place or here, okay, because yeah, it has bought a lot and then it has to retrace to a Fibonacci level. And then based on some other analysis and based on some other points, we see that this point is a point of confluence, and then for that reason I feel gold should sell. Okay, so what I did was I entered with half my risk, right? So I entered with half my risk because I didn't I wasn't okay with the formation of the previous day, so I entered with half my risk. So what happened after that is that gold started going against me, and then when I still did my analysis and found out that this market could still sell, what I did was I now entered the other half of the trade. So I entered 0.01 again. Okay, so that's how you can kind of reduce your risk exposure. Okay, if you get a signal and you're not too convinced, you could divide your risk by half, okay, and then enter. And let's say it now goes against you a bit and you still think based on your analysis that it's still going in that direction, it's now a better place for you to enter. So now I've entered a sell here, and when I just open my terminal, you can see that for this one I am at minus 0.78. Okay, so that's for the new one I entered, and for the old one we are at minus 12. Okay, we are at minus 12, so that's a lot, because like I said before, gold is very volatile, so it moves very fast. So this trade, which is USD CHF, okay, because I entered this one, I now entered USD CHF, but this time I reduced my my risk by half. Remember, it was 0.04, right? Okay, it was 0.04, but what I did was I reduced my risk by half. Then I actually waited for it to really come to a very nice place, because our order was around here, and when I now took this Fibonacci level, I now saw that this is a better place to enter. So I now placed my order here, and the market came and triggered my order. Okay, it came and triggered my order. Right now we are in a bit of profit, but we see how it goes. Alright, we see how it goes. So my target is around here. And hopefully it's going to buy to this point, and my stop loss is around here. So because I am buying I am selling gold, which means I am buying US dollars here, and also I am buying US dollars here, I reduced my risk here by half. Okay, that's my risk in USD CHF. I reduced my risks by half so as not to expose myself too much. Okay, since I am buying dollar here and also here, so that's another way of reducing your risk. So we see how this trade goes. If it goes against me, fine, we look for other trades, other valid trades, but I am optimistic that it's not going to go against us. Okay, so I will just analyze some other charts. I will just analyze some other charts. Let's see Euro NZD. Okay, so Euro NZD is on the downtrend. Let me just go to monthly and see. Okay, so we see this is an inside bar. So because of this inside bar now, this particular month is presently selling, right? And we have a trend line here. We have a trend line. So the market came and touched here, went up and touched here and still went up. So this is a good place that the market might react to. Okay, this trend line. So when I go back down to my weekly, we then see that it's actually been selling. Okay, it's been selling. We even had a kind of price pattern here. We had something similar to a head and shoulder. So we can see it came here and then went okay, it actually came and then went down and went up and went down and then went up and started reversing. Okay, and went down and then went up and then came down and then retested this level, retested this what do we call it, this trend line. Okay, so that's how the market has been doing. So I feel that the market will come down to this level, okay, because it's really respecting the trend line here. So I'm just going to delete these ones for now. Perfect. So the market might continue going down, right? And based on my analysis here, I will normally want to sell this market, but I have seen that this level is more like a resistance level, right? Oh, sorry, a support level. So this is a support level, and the market might react around here. Sorry, I think my network is misbehaving. Yeah, I'm back. So what I feel is the market might react around here because we've seen that this is a very powerful level. We have here reacting, here reacting, here reacting. So the market might react around here. So if I sell, I might be in trouble. Okay, I might be in trouble. So in order to sell this market, I will have to do two things. Two things must have to happen before I sell this market. So the first thing is for the market to completely break this level. Okay, so if I see a clear break of this level and a retest of this level or the same level, then I'll enter a sell. Okay, so that's the only way I can enter a sell here. Okay, or rather, that's the first way I could enter a sell here. So the second way is I will need to see a kind of retracement. Okay, so basically, if I draw a trend line like this, okay, if I draw a trend line like this, let me just see. So really, if we draw these lines again, we can say we have a head and shoulders here. We could say this is a shoulder, and then we have the head here. Okay, and then we now have another shoulder. Okay, we now have another shoulder. So this is what we currently have. Okay, so in this case, I will only enter a sell trade when the market breaks down and then starts to sell. Okay, breaks down, starts to sell, maybe breaks down to a point like this. Okay, maybe breaks down to this point, and then buys up for a while, and then I'll enter a sell, and maybe my stop loss will be above here. So that's what I will do. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what I will do. And it's possible that the market buys a bit before selling, right? It's possible. So if I see a proper retracement, I might still enter for a sell. But for now, what I am looking forward to is for the market to break below this level and then retest, then I'll sell. So this is Euro NZD. So I'm just going to give it here like this. Okay, just just mark these points like this. So I will want to sell when the market breaks here and retest. So you know what, I'm just going to write a note here so I always remember. Okay, so we're going to sell after break and retest of neckline. Okay, so we want to see a clear break here and then a retest before we enter for a sell. But the overall movement of this market is sell. Okay, it's basically a sell market, and once we see these confirmations, we'll enter for a sell, and our target will then be let's see, our target will then be let's see it breaks and then we enter here and have our stop loss maybe at a point like this. Our target will then be here, right? Our overall target will then be here. So of course the market will not just roll down at once, so it might go up and go down, go up and go down. And what I like to do is I like to then go out and re-enter at retracement levels. Okay, so this is the perfect kind of trend I like, where it's very clear that the market is moving in a specific direction. Okay, so plays like this. But gold is a little bit messed up at the moment. So we can see that it's going quite in my favor. Let's just look at trading view. Sorry, let's look at the Forex Factory for now and see what's going on. We have some news events which we are expecting. This one is coming out at 2:15 p.m. This is ADP, that's non-farm employment change. It's a high impact news, as you can see. And we also have this guy here. So this news might kind of drive the overall movement of the market. So this news, right, they might kind of drive the overall movement of this market. So if I'm suspecting that if they come out in favor of US dollar, we might then see the market easily roll down to this point. But if they do not come in favor, we might actually see the market stall before going down, or maybe even going up and hitting our stop losses before going down, or maybe just changing direction entirely. Okay, so that's how the market tends to work. But generally, I think I will be in the direction of the US dollar. I will bet on the US dollar. The US dollar will rise from this and buy. Okay, so but I'm not going to enter any other trade that is related to US dollar. Okay, because I have USD CHF here and I have gold here. So I'm not going to enter an additional trade in favor of the US dollar. Okay, because I have these other ones. And remember, my trading rule is that I risk 3%, right? I risk 3%, and presently I'm kind of risking 3% on each trade. Okay, 3% or less, but my overall risk on the US dollar itself as a currency is a little bit more than 3%. So I won't be entering any trades in the favor of the US dollar, but I'll be looking for trades that will not relate to the US dollar, right? So yeah, so that's it. And for this guy, what I'm also suspecting here is that because we have a valid trend line here, that's here and here and here, and the market has kept respecting it, I am suspecting that for this market to break here, this market is going to just come and retest and then start breaking. Okay, so we might just see it kind of go up, go down, go up before really breaking and then finally coming to retest. and retests and then buys, or it breaks down and retests and then buys. So I'm not going to enter any trade for now. I'm not going to be trading the pattern. I'm not going to be trading this pattern. I'm just going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see what happens. So it either breaks down and retest and then go down. So when it breaks down and then retest, then I will just enter for a sell, or when it breaks up and retests, then I'll enter for a buy. You say okay. So that's my analysis for this guy. That's my analysis for this guy, for this AUD USD. So let me just check my trade again and see. Okay, so let me see GBP CHF. Let me look at GBP CHF. So when we look at daily, we'll see that this is probably an opportunity to buy. We can see an inside bar here, guys. This is an inside bar. Then we can see this daily started out like this and kept stalling. So it's probably an opportunity to buy. Okay, but let me just analyze better and see. Let me delete some of these things. So this is GBP CHF, right? Doesn't have US dollar on it. Doesn't have US dollar in it, so we are not adding more risk to our US dollar trade, right? So let's look. It's been buying. Okay, it's been buying like this. Let's look at this. Okay. So guys, let's take a Fibonacci level from here to here and see what we will get. Okay, so from here to here we can see that this is a retracement level. This is a 61% retracement level. And then okay, let me just delete this line. Let me delete some of these lines. So you can see that this is a 60%, 61% retracement level. It came here, hit the 61% and started buying, and then went here. And if we were to draw a counter trend line from here to here, we can see that it actually came and broke our counter trend line. Okay, and now started going down. Okay, so my bias will be that it might go down to kind of try to retest the counter trend line. Okay, we might have it go down to a point like this, 61% retracement. Let's put a line there. Okay, and has it kind of gone there? Yeah, it has even touched there. So it has touched this retracement level at this point. Okay, so it might buy, guys. It might buy to this point again. Let me just go to 4 hours and see what it's looking like. So you can see that this 4 hours has been selling, and this is more like, if it finishes as a sell candle, it's going to look like bearish engulfing. So what I'm thinking will happen is this guy might sell and kind of come and create a price pattern here. It might come and create a candlestick pattern here. That's in 4 hours before starting to buy. Except that when we look at 1 hour, it has actually created an inside bar here. Okay, so the market can be quite confusing sometimes. but my overall direction for this thing will be buy. Actually, the overall direction for this thing will be buy, because we have, delete you, because we have a powerful inside bar on the dailies, guys. Powerful inside bar on the dailies, and it's kind of respecting Fibonacci level from here to here. And apart from that, it's on a strong point of confluence, and we can see that okay, you can see that there is a trend line, even though it has broken a trend line. It has broken this trend line, so there is quite a bit of confusion here. So what will happen is I will just avoid this trade because I'm not sure. I'll avoid this trade because I'm not sure. So that's what we call risk avoidance, right? Risk avoidance. I might avoid this trade because there is a lot. Let me just zoom out and take a very good look again. Okay. So guys, honestly, what I'm seeing here, I am honestly seeing a buy signal. Honestly seeing a buy signal here. Let's look at monthly. Okay. The month is ending tomorrow. Oh, it kind of looks like this. So there's a lot of confusion. Really, there's a lot of confusion. It's been selling for long. You know what, let's just delete. I'm just going to delete all the drawings here. I'm just going to delete all the drawings so I can get a very clean chart. Okay, perfect. And what I'll just do is I'll just start drawing my trend lines once again. Let me take my Fibonacci from here to here and see what we've got. Okay. And if we take our Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, we can then see that we are closer to a buy than a sell. Okay, so this could be a retracement. Then it usually retraces to the 50% retracement, and or most likely 61% retracement. And if it does 61%, it means it might be coming here. And if it comes here, it might then be coming to have contact with maybe our trend line here. And one other thing we could do is we could also draw an inner trend line. Draw an inner trend line. Okay, like this. That's touching all these inner points, right? Remember, this one is touching, it's a bigger trend line. This one will be then an inner trend line, that's a smaller one. What if we draw our Fibonacci from here to here? What do we see? If we were to use this one, we then see that this is a Fibonacci level. Okay. This is basically how I analyze the market. Okay, no need for using any indicators, just price structure and price action. Okay, market structure and price action. That's basically what I use to trade the market, analyze the market. You know what, guys? What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter a trade here. I'm going to enter a buy trade, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter a buy trade with 1.5% risk. Okay, and remember I do have a daily limits of risk, right? That's not really daily, but my risk at a particular time, my highest risk at a particular time in point in time, right? The highest risk I can take at a particular time. Okay, so I think that risk is based on my trading plan. It's not yet opened here. It's not opened here, but based on that, I think that is I think could it be 10% risk or 7% at a particular time. And presently we are at about 5% or so. Okay, about 5% or so. So it's possible to enter a trade. And what I think I'll do is I'll enter a buy trade. Put my stop loss at this point. Okay, my stop loss at this point. So we can see that this is 118 pips. 118 pips. So let's just come here and this is GBP CHF. So look at GBP CHF. GBP is strong, CHF is not so strong, but not too strong. And basically this is a long-term trade, right? So a lot of things might change here. So for long-term trades, the currency strength meter doesn't too matter. Okay, GBP CHF. So I'm just going to risk 1% because I feel that it might also sell a bit before finally buying. It might also sell a bit before finally buying. So if it sells again, I'll enter another buy to fulfill my my risk, right? Yeah, to fulfill my risk. So when I will totally know that this is a sell market is when I see it completely break below this trend line here. This line, if it completely breaks below this, I will then know that I'm not going to be entering for a buy any longer. Okay, I'm not going to be entering for a buy any longer because we can see that it came here, came to this Fibonacci level. We had a bullish engulfing pattern and it's now buying, and this is basically this red candle here for this weekly is basically, in my opinion, a retracement. So it might be done with this retracement and then continue buying, right? So I could even enter full potential. Okay, full potential, or that's full risk, or maybe half risk. Anyone will do. I think I'll just enter half risk. Okay, I like entering using pending orders, and since I can't enter using a pending order, I'll enter half risk, and if we see it retrace and play around and then give me a better buying signal, I will then enter the other half. So this is a stop loss of 112 pips, and then a take profit of whatever. So the stop loss is the most important guy here. So GBP CHF, and then account size, let's see, $1,000. X the 1.5. Okay, stop loss 112 pips. Okay, stop loss is 112 pips. Where is it? Yeah, 112 pips. When I calculate, I'll see that 0.01. Okay, so I'm just going to enter 0.01 GBP CHF. Sorry guys, this is something else. I'm just going to enter 0.01 GBP CHF. Where is GBP CHF? GBP CHF. Chat. Enter. Buy. 0.01. Buy. Perfect. So let's just give it our template. First template. Okay. GPCHF buy, and then our stop loss will be at this point. Our stop loss will be at price level, at this price level. Okay, so copy, and okay, yeah, let's just keep it here. We're going to modify it later on. It's not a fixed place. We can modify it. Okay, so we're currently at minus $12, mainly because of the gold trade we entered, which we entered too early, but hopefully it's going to go in our direction. But even if it doesn't go in our direction, that's the game, and we just have to keep trading the way we are trading in order for our strategy to play out. Okay, the probability of our strategy to play out, or the edge of our strategy to play out. Now we have 4 trades running. Okay, and yeah, So for now, I will be gone for now and come back later on. Maybe we're going to check our trades later on and maybe enter another trade. Okay. And if I see another opportunity, I'll just record and you're going to see me back on. Okay. So that will be it for this one. See you in the next one. Bye bye.